What's up, traders? You know what it is. It is once again time to build your portfolio with another profitable prophecy from the 7 oracles. I am your host, the spitting statistician Dane Martinez, and we continue to make bank on these prediction markets. And you got to join us at the Prediction Illuminati. Go on over to the7oracles.com. Sign up for our free newsletter. Great content, great tools to actually make bank on these prediction markets. But let's get to our play of the day. Today, we look to who might Trump name as his next attorney general. First of all, we at the 7 Oracles absolutely crushed the markets on him firing Pam Bondi in terms of that he would do it, when he would do it. So let's keep it going when it comes to the AG. And right now, the interim acting attorney general, Todd Blanche, is at 51%. And I think that is a fair value and a smart trade to get about 1.9 times your money. It is basically a coin flip, but I ultimately think that the audience of one, that being President Donald Trump, is going to eventually remove the interim tag. First of all, Politico just came out recently and said that it is in fact Todd Blanche's job to lose. That to me makes it seem like it is going to be Blanche and it's just a matter of time. By the way, he's acting like it is his job already, right? He is holding high profile press conferences. He is diving into things like the Epstein cases and files, making pronouncements about that. And listen, Blanche has been Trump's personal attorney before, right? So there's no shortage. It's not like we lack history of him thinking that he has to work for Donald Trump, right? He said it would actually be, quote unquote, the greatest honor ever in his career if he were to be named attorney general. He has already kind of defended even Trump's ability to guide and steer investigations from the DOJ as opposed to it being independent or driven by the law. But the biggest thing is that Blanche is really trying to, in this interim time, prove that he can act on Trump's agenda in ways that Pam Bondi was unsuccessful. He has, first of all, restarted and expanded the federal death penalty. That is something that Trump wanted to see. He has created a national fraud enforcement division. That was tied to Trump's broader kind of anti-fraud narrative. But perhaps the biggest thing is we have seen an uptick in this DOJ under Todd Blanche actually targeting kind of Trump's enemies and getting kind of ways that Pam Bondi was not necessarily successful at doing. First of all, we see new investigations against the Southern Poverty Law Center, of all places. Former CIA Director John Brennan, Cassidy Hutchinson, who was, a witness around January 6th and the impeachments. He is targeting her now and also actually vacating convictions for January 6th offenders like the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers. You put that all together, and like I said, Blanche is actively performing for Donald Trump, trying to demonstrate to Trump that he can, in fact, implement the agenda that Trump wants and kind of perform in the way that Trump wants. He is already there. He is already acting. And I think in essence, he is pleasing Trump enough. He's the closest to the job right now there as interim acting. So all he has to do in this short period of time is prove himself to Trump, and he has done that. He has been doing that all the way back since he was his personal attorney. You put it all together, I think Trump will remove the interim acting tag, and at 51%, which basically means you double your money, I think this is a fair trade. But go and get it now, because literally Politico and other news outlets are saying right now that it is his job to lose. So we may be in line very soon on a spike on those numbers. But the Oracle has spoken. Go and get it now before the numbers move. And remember, you gotta go on over to the7oracles.com. And if you want to register for the site, if you want to sign up and go pro and get access to even more content, even more tools, use the promo code the numeral 7 oracles, and we are hooking you up with not 1, not 2, but 6 free months to go ahead and click around and find out and really get some profit in these prediction markets. But regardless, sign up for the free newsletter and check out all of the great content, all of the great tools over there. And this is another profitable prophecy. When it comes to the DOJ, we have been profitable, and this is another way for you to make that bank. Come on, get down with the 7 oracles and join the Prediction Illuminati.